if it's your first time, this is our show. Let's talk about it. We are going live Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Every day we have a different segment. Today is kind of like a freebie out there. So we're going to express a lot of information. Nestor, get started. Go for it.
What's up, everyone? Today, Tuesday, 31st. Pretty much today, we're going to just express how we feel about this. I'm feeling pretty bummed out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But it's just reality for all the people out there that feel that this is, you know, a joke or, the government or it's not real. It's beyond real. This is as real as it gets. Believe me, it's as real as it gets. I personally have a family member that, actually 3 family members that got the virus and, 2 are home and, doing okay. But one is not. One is on a respirator at the hospital. And he's not doing well and, I ask for prayers. But for everybody that feels, hey, I could just go hang out and I'll be up, everything will be fine. This is a serious deal, a beyond serious deal. If you don't care about your life, care about somebody else's life, because it's so easy to get it and give it to someone that you care for. Do not wait till someone, till your family member's sick. Don't let it get that way.
Or till you're sick, or till you're sick. I don't know why people feel that they're untouchable and like they can't get it. With that, I want to share California numbers. So cases, and this is LA Times. They update their website twice a day, Monday through Friday. This was updated at 7:05 p.m. We're talking about 2 hours ago exactly. And confirmed cases in California, just California is 8,548 with 181 deaths. In the United States, we have 188,172 cases confirmed with 3,873 deaths. Okay, and then global, because this is a global pandemic, in case you still don't understand that. I remember the last time when I'm gonna cry. You guys know today was the first day that reviewing information and going over stuff, like, it really hit me. And I didn't cry. I talked to Nestor about it and I was really holding my tears. And I got really pumped and prepared to do this live and not cry. And I told Nestor, no, we're not crying. We gotta stay strong for the people, but and I really thought I was going to be able to do it without crying. Y eso que I don't have someone personal. I do know one of the persons that Nestor knows that got the virus. I don't know his dad, but I know he's still in the hospital. So I don't have still no one personal, but I know the virus is around the corner. I know it can get me too. I'm almost sure it's going to get my mom that's still working every day, has to work overtime. I'm almost sure it's gonna get someone close to me that's still out there putting in hours and working and things, So going back to the numbers, globally, I remember when we were barely at half a million confirmed cases, and I was thinking, damn, 500,000? And now that I see the numbers, and we're at 857,487 cases confirmed. This is confirmed. This is not all the ones that are not confirmed, not the ones that are still not showing the symptoms, that are still not going to the hospital. And that's with 42,107 deaths. And you know what was really like what hit me earlier that I wanted to cry? I saw like the map of Southern California, and just to see all these little dots around Los Angeles, like, look at this. That shocked me so bad. Like, it scared me. Like, I was just like, this is for real, I mean, I always knew it was for real, but
it's a reality. From my part, when I saw my cousin come out of the hospital and he was fine, it kind of cheered me up. Like, you know what? Like, I keep calling him. I talked to him today, and I was saying, hey, man, from a scale from 1 to 10, how bad was it? And he says, an 8. But then I ask him, what's the worst thing you've ever felt in your life? He's never really been injured. So he says it's the worst thing he's felt. And I say, wow. But he looks fine. So it kind of cheered me up that I said, man, if he can beat it, then, you know, maybe we'll be okay. But then when his dad didn't come out and then his dad got worse, damn, that's when it really bummed me out and just brought me down. Like, man, this is some real shit. Like, it's not going to be that easy. I really thought, I said, man, maybe it's the media exaggerating, because the media does exaggerate. But no, it's reality. You know, if you're an older person, if you have a weak immune system, if you have, you know, anything like that, it's going to hit you pretty hard. And you just got to get treated right away. If you have the symptoms, any type of symptoms, get a test right away. Get tested, find out if you have it. If you have it, go get treated right away. Start killing that damn virus, and they're getting better at it. The treatments are getting way better at it, and there's more help now. Just get it done, and you know, hopefully we all make it out of this. But it's a harsh reality.
I have the breakdown to all the cities in Southern California. If anybody wants to know their specific city and what the numbers of cases reported, just yesterday I had looked at Norwalk, because I'm in Norwalk, and we were already at 15 cases. I looked up Norwalk today again before I was going to join you guys to check, and we're already at 21 cases, which means just in a matter of a day, there were 6 more cases reported. The one that has the most cases in Southern California, we have Long Beach, which is 123 cases, and then following is Melrose with 100 cases, Glendale 76 cases, Hollywood 61, and then the list goes on and on. San Fernando Valley 181. Well, San Fernando Valley is the entire valley together, right? What would we consider San Fernando Valley? Tarzana, Woodland Hills, I'm not sure if Sylmar is, Reseda. I have the breakdown of every single city, so I'm not going to add up everybody from the San Fernando Valley, but if you have a specific, maybe your numbers 181 are right if you add up all the cities that you guys have in the San Fernando Valley. But if you guys want to know your specific city, I can look you up.
We are still number 1 in the world for reported cases. Number 1. And people, you know, perished. We are number 2. Italy still has more people that perish. And the reason why, because Italy has something they call the 4th H, which they have a lot of older people there. So more people, they're more immune, it's harder for them to recover, and a lot of people have passed away in Italy because of that.
Somebody just asked me for Anaheim. Anaheim has 46 cases reported right now. I did have a question from somebody on my DM that said they're going to be mandated for us to stay home because, I mean, they're telling us to stay home, but there's no legal action against those people that are not staying home, right? So as of now, I don't know that, or I haven't heard anything about the mandated, but why does it have to be a legal thing for you to be home? Like, just stay home. Like, it is showing that we are slowing the numbers, but there's still so many for the people that are staying home, but there's still a lot of people that are out. Like somebody just mentioned, I just saw people at the market bringing the whole family shopping for groceries. Don't bring your whole family, dude. Like, I know maybe some people don't have babysitters or can't leave them at home. I don't know, but can we figure something out so you're not, you know, putting all your family out there too? Like, just need to be more conscious about it.
I haven't been out, to be honest. For, I would say, like 3 weeks. I bought food and I've just been staying home. But the one time that I went to the market, there was families. There was kids walking around, grabbing everything, jumping, playing, mom and dad, touching everything. You don't know what they could be touching. Touch their face, touch their mouth, and that's it. They have the virus. People are going to take it serious.
For somebody that asked me, they want to know how many cases have been reported in Compton. 16 cases as of now.
and 3 of those cases were my family members.
Damn. You know how high that rate is for 3 out of 16 cases to be all your family members, Nestor?
Well, one gave it to another one, then gave it to another one.
Yeah, but
it's that easy.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
And they all got it. Like, it's that easy to, you know, to give to someone else.
New York is really suffering from.
Yes.
New York is really suffering from having beds, from having ventilators or respirators. I don't know, but you know what conclusion they're coming to? That it said it's probably not the greatest idea, but it could work. They're trying to figure out how to use one respiratory and make holes for 2 people, so 2 people can be breathing out of one.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Andamos amolados entonces.
That is so bad.
I have 2 messages for tonight that I would like to make points. One would be, don't wait till your friend or someone you know is hurt. Just take precautions now and just chill out. Just stay home, relax. It sounds boring, whatever, but believe me, you're gonna save yourself and save a lot of other people by staying home. Then number 2 would be, please, and I'm gonna say this because I've seen a lot of people on my social media, stop reposting things that are not true. Dude, you're scaring everyone. I see people posting things that are scary, dude, and I write to them and ask them, do you have facts? Before you, it's easy to repost something, but do you have facts? Is this really happening? And they're scaring all kinds of people, and they're sharing it, and it makes people panic more. I just think people need to check before they post. From my part, those will be my 2 messages.
Like, I mean, if you're gonna put out information, at least make it funny or like memes. Don't repost things that are scary. That, you know, there's a lot of real people. Like, somebody sent me a message like, I'm living day to day, and I'm at home with my kids, you know, and I'm scared. Like, this is real to a lot of people. Like, I'm very, very blessed and fortunate that I still have my income and I can teach from home, and I still have my job, and I'm really busy with doing stuff, but not everybody has that. A lot of people are going through real stuff, and you posting negativity or things that are not real is not making things better. Like, we need to be in this together. Like, me and Nestor are doing this to give you guys information, to talk about it, to vent, to express, but more than everything, like, to keep it positive. Like, I'm telling you, I really, really was like working on myself to make sure I didn't cry. You know, because I don't want to scare you guys. I don't want to make you guys sad, you know, but it's really what I'm feeling inside. So, like Nestor said, like, maybe it's okay, like, just cry, let it out, you know?
Yeah, it's reality. It's how you feel, you know? Maybe. Like, I personally, for myself, I haven't had energy in 2 days where, like, I didn't even want to do it. I just want to go to sleep. Like, after talking to my people about this, like, wow, like, it's just sad. And I feel powerless just being at home in a box, you know? I don't know what to do, you know, to help, and it just makes me feel awful. But we can share some information or something, and if that helps, then
I do have some positive information for people that have lost their job. People have asked me, can I file for unemployment? Yes, you can. Right now, we are having the biggest amount. I think it's like 3.3 million people in the past couple of days have reported, you know, loss of income and have claimed for unemployment. But you could. There's assistance, so do it. Even if you're sick, there's assistance, so do it. So there is assistance out there. You don't lose anything to try it, so please do it. If you had to stop working because our students are not coming to school, right? Schools are closed down. So if you have to stop working because you have to take care of someone at home because of school, like a little one, or if you had to leave your job because someone got sick due to the coronavirus or whatever, so now you have to stay home to take care of them, there is assistance for that. So you can check detailed information, and all the links are on latimes.com. So go on there and you can find that information. Also, as an educator, as a teacher, I want to tell you guys that us teachers are putting all of the classwork, homeworks, and assignments online. So please, number one thing that all the schools have to do, if you don't have technology, all you have to do is contact your school and they will give you a Chromebook. Okay, they will give you some kind of electronic for you, for your kid to have access at home for them to complete their work. So help them be on it whatever you can, number one. Number two, you don't have internet, that's fine. Call your service provider in your area. If you can prove that you have a kid, someone at home, they will provide free internet access right now. So take advantage of those resources. Make sure your kids are still learning and still taking care of their work, because we are providing all that online.
Great information.
About you not being able to pay your rent. So I found new information that I did not mention yesterday. So as landlords, we can raise your rent every year by 3%. Right now, they cannot do that. So if anybody tries to raise your rent right now for 3 or 4%, they cannot do that. You're aware of that? I know. You'll be surprised. There's some people, that. So it's good to let you guys know. Also, the information that I said yesterday, right now your landlord you still owe whatever rent you owe, but right now you do have till May 31st to pay as much as you can, not pay. But after May 31st, which means by June 1st, your landlord, if you don't start paying what you owe, your landlord could start filing for the eviction process. So just be aware of that.
So better, I know that's what I've been hearing. Even on TV, they say just pay your rent. Do whatever you can to pay your rent, because you don't want to owe. And if in worst case scenario, if you just can't handle it, man, I'll look into that to see what other information I can get. But I've actually had conversations with my parents, family members. Like, if you really don't got it, we're all gonna have to move in together. Hard times, you gotta take, hard measures for hard times. So I said, I guess we'll live together, that's fine.
Yeah, so, I've even thought of those situations too, like, hey, I could sell my truck and use this car for right now. You could move in and we could get rid of that other rent we have over there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you adjust, you disconnect things you don't use, you sell things. What I did notice, most of the jobs obviously right now that you can apply for if you did lose your jobs, again, there's links on LA Times. A lot of the jobs are online jobs. Like, if you know how to teach English, if you can tutor someone, things like that, all those jobs are available online.
Well, yeah, there is still Uber. People are still doing Uber. Amazon's hiring a lot of drivers right now. There's still some type of jobs that you can do, which there's things that I wouldn't recommend, to be honest.
I wouldn't recommend that either, because you're out there.
It's so hard, to be honest, and this is the frustrating part, that if you stay home, you go broke. And you can't pay your rent, but if you go pay your rent, you get the virus.
I know.
So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. This is the hardest times for me as a living human being that I've ever experienced. Like, It's been unreal. This is like, wow.
And it's really, really tough because, can I tell my mom don't go out to work? Can I tell people that are really going out to work, like, hey, don't go out to work? I can't say, yo quién soy para decirle a alguien que no vaya a trabajar, que no haga lo que tenga que, like.
Because they need the money.
Yeah, like.
Like, all we can say is take precautions, man. Wear some gloves, wear a mask, do something. Don't touch anything, just stay safe. That's pretty much the advice we can give them. That's it. We gotta look into this one. This is a super important question that we could probably answer tomorrow, because I don't have a lot of information on it from what I've heard. But James Chavez, he's asking about people that don't have, papers. What can they do? Is there any type of help? From my understanding right now.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you can get one unless you're paying taxes.
If you have what is that? TIN, ITN, ¿cómo se llama ese?
Yeah, ITN number.
Yeah. If you're paying taxes with that, even if you don't have Social Security, you can, right?
I believe that if you're paying taxes, you qualify for one of those checks that Trump is sending, those free checks. I think that you qualify for that, but you do have to pay that back. I'm going to look into this. This is extremely important.
Yeah.
We got to look into this information and give out. For when it comes to healthcare, if you go into a hospital for emergency, they have to give you healthcare no matter what. They can't reject you. So if you get sick, just do it. And I've heard those tests. Somebody told me about these tests, and you guys can check it out. Mayor Garcetti is always posting the website. Just research COVID-19 information on Google, and it'll give you the website so you can check the areas where they have those tests. So there is tests available now. And I have a friend that got one. He said you stick something in your throat to right here, and then you put it in a little bag and you give it back to them. So it's something like that. And then they let you know. It takes a couple of days, and then they let you know if you're positive or negative. And if you're positive, dude, just call the hospital and say, hey, you know what? I had a test. I'm positive for COVID-19. What are the next steps for me to do? And they'll tell you to go to your, show up, just to make you stay in your car, and then they'll take you in and they'll prepare an area. As of now, from my understanding, from what I've been seeing, there's already outdoor areas like, I think over there in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
Casino.
I saw it.
What is it? The convention center? Dude, there's beds everywhere now that they're gonna treat you there. They're gonna start sending patients to those type of areas because they don't want to get people who are not sick with that. They don't want to spread it.
Yeah.
So take measures, and you feel the symptoms, go get a test. You don't feel you got a sore throat, you have a sore throat, you lost a taste, you're getting a fever, man, go get a damn test ASAP. And that's it. And then follow the steps, and hopefully, you heal fast and stay strong, and get away from your family members. You don't want to get them sick as well.
Yes. Okay, so the person said that city is in San Bernardino. I just looked at so many cities in San Bernardino. Your city, Muscoy, is not on here. However, it does say in one of them, it says San Bernardino undetermined. So I don't know if undetermined means cities that they just didn't put the name. I don't know. So, which doesn't look bad. There's only 2 cases reported, and whatever undetermined means. So maybe the cities that they didn't include because they're small cities in San Bernardino. No sé. But Chino in San Bernardino has 3 cases. Barstow has 3 cases. Chino Hills and San Bernardino has 5, and Ontario has 5, and the numbers look really small. Upland has 6, San Bernardino and San Bernardino has 6, Rialto has 7, Victorville has 6. So all of them, most of these cities, Redland 7, they're under 10 cases reported. Again, these are cases reported. Some of these cases are still not reported. Some of them haven't developed the symptoms to go reported. So we gotta remember that what this really means, to be aware. How many cases in LA? All in general, I can give you the number. Los Angeles, we have 3,019 cases in all of Los Angeles, with 54 reported, and this has been updated in LAtimes.com at 7:05 p.m. today.
It's serious. The scary part is this, and they're saying, and I didn't want to say this, but the scary part is that all those people who are out, a couple weeks ago and not taking it serious, partying and whatever, just being out, it takes a 10 to 14 day incubation period for the virus to just fully hit. They're expecting a lot of people to be sick within the next 2 weeks. They're saying it'll be the peak. April will be the peak, the worst of the virus. And then some people will be healing. Some people will heal that were already sick, and all the ones that got it off of somebody, they're gonna start feeling this. So just get ready for April. April's gonna be a hard month for everyone.
Again, all this information is available to all of you guys on LAtimes.com. If you just search up cases in Pittsburgh, California, you can probably look it up faster. Of course, you always want to use reliable sources. I like CNN. I like LAtimes.com. I like our government website for control of disease and illnesses, which is cdc.gov. I really like those. I know for sure that are very, very reliable. So if you just look up something randomly, don't take that as a fact. Look up a few more, and then you can, make your own assumption with putting different sites together, right? Because that's how history works. You read one book, it doesn't mean it's facts. You read a lot of different books, and then you put it together and you make your conclusions, right? Like a better estimate.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, David, for sharing. He says he's developed symptoms 4 days ago. So what are you doing about it, David? Are you gonna how bad is it? Like, did you call? Okay, guys, another thing I want to recommend. There's numbers. I can give you one probably now. There's numbers that you can call and just get medical information. Like if you call an ER, there you go. I don't even need to give you a personal number. If you call your closest ER, they will connect you to a nurse and you can talk to them on the phone instead of showing up. And they will give you accurate information because you will be talking to an actual nurse that's at an ER. Tell them what you feel and everything, and they will let you know if you need to go to the hospital or they'll send an ambulance or whatnot. So please make sure you're taking care of yourself and you take precaution. And I'm telling you from experience, I've done that before. One time I was feeling like horrible. I didn't know if it was serious enough for me to, go to the ER, and I called and I talked to the ER and they talked to me over the phone. And if they feel that you don't need to go, they will tell you exactly what to do and what remedies you can do at home. So it's very, very useful. Just call the ER room.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So David said he's been quarantined since March 14th. Damn, I hope you're feeling better, man. Oh,
guys,
shit. Yeah.
let's.
David, you gotta take care of that, man. It could get really, really serious, dude.
And people, in case you guys don't know, at this moment we can't determine if it's a regular flu or if it's COVID-19. So just take care of yourself and make that call first. Second of all, you don't want it to get so bad, David, that you hit pneumonia. Because I saw this video from this doctor that he says once you hit pneumonia, and especially once you hit where you need assistance from a respiratory system, once you do that, your chance of living after that is only 50% chance. That's how bad it is. That's how bad the inflammation happens in your lungs. That's how much water your lungs have absorbed and it's in there. Like this video that I saw, guys, if anybody wants it, I can forward it to you. I saw an amazing video. Yes, it's a little lengthy, but he shows you models. He te enseña on a sponge how it's your lungs and how they're supposed to be. Then he dips it in water. Imagine a sponge dipped in water. It's hard to like press because of all the water. That's what's happening to your lungs. Your lungs cannot breathe in and breathe out as we usually do once it's filled with water, and that's what's happening once you hit pneumonia.
Damn. You know what? This one's for David. I'm gonna share with you what happened to my cousin. Same thing. He went to a clinic and they said, "Oh, you're fine. You just have a sinus infection. Here's some meds. Take these meds, some antibiotics, and they give him painkillers. So you're fine. Just like they're telling you call. They're saying, "No, here's some medication." Dude, call. If you have the symptoms and you don't feel good, call again. Call the hospital and say, "Hey, I have all the symptoms." Exaggerate. Even if you have to exaggerate, say, "Man, I have all the symptoms." It's better to make sure that you're okay. And then just go get a test. Have them take you and give you a test, and then let them tell you if you're clean or not. But don't go based on what somebody else told you. That's what they told him. They said, "Nah, you're good. Here's some meds." And all of a sudden, it got to the point where he couldn't breathe. Once he got to that point, like, dude, why can't I breathe good? Like, my lungs feel fucked up. Then he went back to another hospital, and they're like, they test him, and then days later, hey, you are positive for this. So I would say get care, and exaggerate so that they take care of you, dude.
All right, guys. Well, this is pretty intense, but I think for now, that's the information that I got. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is positivity. We're gonna share a lot of positive things that we can do at home. Again, we're not pretending to be doctors. We're not pretending to be professionals in the field. Me and Esther are really taking our time to investigate, to find information, to share with you guys, only to just share knowledge and share facts, and just to make you guys more aware of how we need to stay home, because it's still, a lot of us are not taking this seriously. I know me, at the beginning, I was not taking this seriously. People were making me stay home, and I was just like, haha, like, damn, and so now that I really feel the impact, because we're reading about it and we're doing these lives, and I'm seeing the numbers. Like, I know a lot of you guys are not seeing the numbers, you're not seeing the breakdowns, so we just want to help out in whatever we can. At first, Nestor and I were like, oh, let's do this because people want to talk, people want to feel like, like not bored or whatever, but we're taking this to another level, because now we know people that have had coronavirus. We still know someone's dad that is in the hospital and is not doing good. Like, this is real, and now it's really like touching, and we just want all of us to be there for each other. Like, that's it. We're not trying to pretend we're badass or we know. So for all you negative people that are coming in, like, just stop it. This is not what this is about,
Yeah. And they have a choice. Those that watch it, and that's it, right?
Yeah, like,
these are the times to be united and to do something positive for, to do something, This is the way that we try to help out and, do something. And there's just people that ain't doing, at least we're trying to do something. But.
And again, we're not giving medical advice. We are reading information, facts from LA Times, CNN, like real facts that are available to everyone. We're not making them up, okay? If I give you law information, I spoke to a lawyer. If we're giving you facts about what's happening in the hospitals, because people that we know and that are there share to us all the symptoms and everything that's happening in the hospital. So this is not just coming from us. And you know what? I'm just gonna drop it right there, because you people that are saying things like that, you're not even worth it. So I'm just gonna let it be like that.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Yeah, hope everybody has a good night.
Yeah. David, cuídate, okay? Be safe, be good.
Get better, David. Get better, man.
Get better. Our prayers for you and everyone. Okay. Adios, everybody. Los quiero mucho. Arriba la vida. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's talk about it. Some positivity. Share your positivity. DM us with all your positivity. We want to hear it so we could share it. What are you doing to stay positive at home? What are you doing that is working with your family? What are you doing with your kids to keep them entertained? Share your knowledge, what you're doing. We want to share that. Tomorrow's going to be positive. I'm going to be happy, and it's going to be me. No crying. We're going to be good. Yeah. Arriba la vida.
You're going to wear little shorts today?
I want to wear little shorts. No, that's Fun Friday. That's on Friday. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Peace.
All right. Adios. Bye.